This is not a drill. They brought back the monster cereals with Muppets. Count Chocula, Franken Berry, Boo Berry, we're trying all three, but which one's actually worth it? Let's find out.
I'm so glad they found the mirror that works, because I'm really enjoying the show.
You are a pretty monster.
Hey!
Out
of here! Hello everyone and welcome to our new channel, James and Paul Eat It All.
In today's inaugural episode, two lifelong horror fans and lovers of all things spooky are going to taste test and rank the monster cereals, which surprisingly neither of us in our near 40 years of life have ever eaten. So this is sure to be an exciting experience.
I can't believe that I've gone my entire life without trying any of these cereals.
Especially considering how much I love sugary goods, I can't believe I've never even had Count Chocula. So let's change that. Don't go anywhere, we're gonna have a lot of fun on today's brand new episode of James and Paul Eat It All. Alrighty everyone, first up, we're going for Franken Berry. I love a berry flavored good, so hopefully this should be delicious. Let's try it. Alrighty, we got our ghost bowls. Time to pop the,
I'm gonna pop my Franken Berry cherry. I mean, let's be real here. I've never had this before. Like, it looks kind of like Lucky Charms.
It smells very like sugary, and you get that corn, smell from corn, corn-based cereal. Now, do you like your cereal like more crunchy or more?
I kind of like it on the more crunchy side. So,
okay, it's not great.
no.
Not bad. I can see why kids would like it. I expected it to be sweeter, but I didn't get any marshmallows. So let's get like a few good marshmallows in there.
I got a few marshmallows, but it's not as sweet as I was expecting it.
And it has a very generic berry flavor. Like I get it's supposed to be strawberry, and then you kind of get that, but really it just kind of tastes like generic berry.
It's the LaCroix of strawberry.
No, I taste more than that. I suddenly have this overwhelming desire to sit down and watch Scooby-Doo.
You know, this does remind me of something that I could enjoy with Scooby-Doo, especially the theme. There's always been monsters on Scooby-Doo.
Well, yeah, it's not no Sherlock. I can see why people would like this. I would maybe even consider getting it in. I just don't eat cereal.
It's not as overtly sweet as other cereals I've had.
No.
Overall though, Franken Berry does not seem too bad. It definitely doesn't disappoint.
I think I'd eat it again. I'm not gonna say it's amazing. If you've never had Franken Berry cereal, give it a shot. If you like spooky things, if you like, spooky consumerism, as I like to think of it, I'll give this 6 out of 10 cereal boxes.
I think for me, I would probably give this one, I'm gonna go 5 cereal boxes. I mean, it's good, but it's also not good.
This is good, but I don't know if it's the best.
I'm hoping that Boo Berry is going to wow me more than Franken Berry.
Well, let's find out.
All right, everyone, it is time to try Boo Berry. I'm excited for this one. I like berry flavored stuff. Let's see how it fares.
Alrighty guys, next up we've got Boo Berry. Now, I'm a big slut for blueberry like muffins and blueberry cake and blueberry bread and blueberries just by themselves. Blueberry pancakes. I feel like there isn't enough blueberry cereal.
No, there isn't. Come to think of it, the only thing I've thought of with blueberry and cereal is like some special K mix.
Well, I guess there really isn't a lot of blueberry cereal that I can think of. Correct us if I'm wrong, let us know in the comments, but I can't think of any. So this is gonna be very similar, of course, to Franken Berry, except Boo Berry. And it's got the little marshmallows and the little monster shapes, which I really can't tell what the shapes are supposed to be. Are they like?
I think they're like little ghosts. They kind of look like little Pac-Man ghosts.
Kinda, yeah, I guess. Trying to get a perfect bite here of just like milk, marshmallows, Boo Berry.
Tastes more cereal than blueberry.
The blueberry flavor on Boo Berry is very light. I really wish that there was more of a blueberry flavor, whether it be artificial or not. It's not bad, but you do get way more of that corny cereal flavor.
I'm getting more of the corny cereal flavor from this one than I was with Franken Berry, which, yeah, I was most excited about this one.
Blueberry in general is a milder flavor than strawberry, in my opinion. However, that being said, you would think that because this is loaded with freaking artificial ingredients that they would be able to have a strong artificial blueberry flavor. It's okay. I don't think I like this one better than Franken Berry.
It's good, but it's also not great.
How many cereal boxes out of 10 would you give this one?
I'd probably give this one, well, I gave Franken Berry a 5. And this one isn't quite there. Let's say 4.5 cereal boxes.
I was gonna give it 4 cereal boxes out of 10.
4 out of 10? I mean, I'm just being generous here. But yeah, I'd say 4.5. That's my final answer.
Tastes like milk. No, it's fine. Yeah, so I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10 cereal boxes. Well guys, we got one last one to try. Will Count Chocula be the best of the monster cereals? We're gonna find out in just a moment.
Yeah. I suppose this one looks a bit like me.
All right, friends, it is time for the final monster cereal, and that's Count Chocula. Who doesn't love a sugary, chocolatey cereal? Smells like chocolate cereal. Tastes like chocolate cereal. So last but not least, we have what I believe to be many people's favorites, and that is Count Chocula. Now we've got our bowls all milked up and cerealed up. Spoons at the ready, Paul?
Yep, they are at the ready and I am excited.
Right, I think this is a lot of people's favorite, but we'll find out. Will it be ours?
I don't know, like this is my first time.
I do like a chocolatey cereal. Let's go. I already see churn in the milk. All right, that's always a good sign. You gotta have that, you know, lightly chocolatey flavored milk. That's not bad.
No.
You still get a overwhelming taste of that kind of corny cereal flavor, but I think there's a very rich cocoa flavor to it.
You know what this reminds me of? Ovaltine.
More Ovaltine, please!
Oh my God, you're right. It does kind of have an Ovaltine taste to it. I'm not angry at it. I was trying to figure out what is that chocolatey flavor that I'm tasting?
Yeah, it's Ovaltine flavor. Honestly, I can see why this one must be the more popular one. Because I always see Count Chocula on the shelf, but I don't really often see Franken Berry or Boo Berry out.
With the cocoa and the marshmallow. This is actually pretty good. Like the others, it's not a very strong cocoa flavor, so it's not just like strong. Just like Boo Berry or Franken Berry, it's kind of there. In its current modern day, I guess, recipe, it's not bad.
Oh.
This is an excellent Saturday morning cartoon cereal.
Best question, if you were to watch a Saturday morning cartoon, what would it be? Let us know in the comments.
I mean, with this, I feel like Scooby-Doo's in order.
For me though, this would probably be like a type of cereal that I would have when I'd be watching Power Rangers. Well, no, it's not a cartoon, but hey, the 90s kid in me is kind of happy right now.
How many cereal boxes would you grade this?
But I think I could give this a solid 7 and be okay with that. Count Chocula seems to be where it's at least in my opinion.
I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna give it 7 cereal boxes out of 10. This is clearly my favorite of the 3.
You know what this would be great with? Simpsons Treehouse of Horror.
Oh, you know what we should do? Yes, actually this would be great with Simpsons Treehouse of Horror. But you know what we should do?
What?
Get a big bowl.
Big bowl.
We're gonna mix all 3 here.
Oh my God, that's a great idea.
So before we wrap up this video, my friends, we're gonna try a little experiment, and now we're gonna mix all 3 of the monster cereals together to see what kind of horrible, crazy, sin against nature, Frankenstein-like creation we can make.
It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
All right, so we have done the diabolical and mixed all 3 monster cereals together to create an ultra mega monster cereal. This could either be delicious or terrible.
It's definitely a Frankenstein creation.
Yes, I mean, I figure what's better than to make a monster than using monsters? So I'm trying to like mix it up thoroughly here. Really kind of mesh those flavors together. Yes, look at all that delicious monstery cereal being mixed together. This could be great or delicious, or great or disgusting. You ready?
Yes, I am about as ready as we could go. Cheers.
My mouth is so confused right now. It's not bad, it's not good.
It's a mix of everything.
Weirdly enough, I think I'm getting the blueberry the most.
Let me get one more bite.
Then followed by the strawberry. Chocolate's lost.
You know, that is weird because the chocolate was the most standout when we had it on its own. And now, I can't believe that I'm getting more of the blueberry. Whatever it's doing brings out the blueberry. Now, overall, if we were to rate the Frankenstein creation, what would you rate this in cereal boxes?
A 5. It's. I mean, this isn't natural. This isn't what it was supposed to be. That being said, I don't know if I would recommend this or do it regularly. I do think this has been a fun experiment though, because except we've never ever tried the monster cereals, and frankly, it's part of like horror culture, and you know, we both love things like haunted houses and horror movies and scary games and things like that, and scary TV and Simpsons Treehouse of Horror, and I could go on and on and on. We really should just have a horror channel. I'm glad we did this. I'm
glad we did it too. Like, I'm glad that I finally got to try it because, yeah, I don't know how I went so long in my life without trying these cereals, and now I could say that I've done it. It was fun, but middle of the road.
The Count Chocula was clearly the best, with I think Franken Berry coming in second,
yep,
and then Boo Berry coming in third. Which again, not how I was kind of hoping this would go, but not completely shocked at the same time. But this was fun. It was a nice little trip of nostalgia, because I mean, even if I never ate this, I always saw it in the grocery store. It's just something I remember growing up with, so. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure and hit that like button. It's gonna really help us out, because we're, again, this is a brand new channel we're trying to get started. We do have our original channel, James and Paul Try It All, which is a travel focused channel, mostly focused on Las Vegas, but we just occasionally sprinkle in some other content such as theme parks, cruising, and other travel destinations. We'll link that down in the description of this video in case you want to check it out. We're much more polished on there. We have a much better idea of what we're doing. This is a kind of an experiment.
This is a brand new thing.
Right, and we're gonna do lots of other fun stuff on this channel as well, including other product reviews, food challenges, and as two bougie food snobs, we're gonna put some chain restaurants to the test, and we're really looking forward to seeing, can we be wowed by casual, corporate chain restaurants?
That is definitely going to be an interesting experiment.
On that note, my friends, I do hope you've enjoyed this, again, little experiment today. We don't really have a schedule set as of right now, so make sure to subscribe and turn on that bell icon for notifications if you want to get alerts whenever a new episode drops. But we are going to keep putting content on this channel here as often as possible, probably at least 2 times a month, if not more. We've had a lot of fun, and we hope you did too. Thanks for joining us in our home today as we ate some tasty monster cereal. And until next time, we hope you have a good one. Bye, guys. Okay, we need to lock the cat in the room.
I mean, I think he'll behave.
You think he'll behave?
Oh, no, there's a cat. There's a cat. Lucifer. Oh. Oh, come on.